blood, sweat, and tears, but we believed in it and we loved it.
All right, and Sid, we finally got you on here, man.
Yo, great to be here.
Hey, man. It's, all right. So you said you had some disagreements, or what was your claim, my friend?
I don't know. I just feel like you're really into Trump and like making a lot of excuses for Trump.
All right. Well, give me an example.
Okay. How do you feel about the Epstein stuff?
I do believe that he was being a bit too secretive at first. I didn't like how he came out with it, and he was looking pretty suspect. But now that he's pushing his DOJ to look into the matter, I'm not saying that Trump is out of, in the clear in my eyes, but he seems way less guilty.
Okay. What do you think he is asking his DOJ to do?
Talk to Ghislaine Maxwell and see what she knows,
Yeah.
or see what's going on in that direction. Now, if you're trying to spin it to where, well, don't you think she's working for Trump? I mean, it's a possibility, but over speculation.
Well, what is her incentive? What is her incentive? She is a prisoner, right? She is in prison right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what is her motivation? What would be the best thing for her to do right now?
To be honest with you, well, let's be real. Talking to Trump, even though all right, so you trying to kind of lead off into, oh, well, she's going to talk to get a pardon?
Or anything. I mean, prison sucks.
Because the only thing that would benefit her is a pardon. She's in there for the 20 years already. So the only thing she could get is a pardon.
But you can make prison life a little better. You can commute
She's already in the best prison. It's too late.
You're right. She's in good prison, but she could still get a commuted sentence. She could get less time. She could get, I don't know, McDonald's every once a week, every week. I don't know.
I mean,
prison sucks. You can offer a lot of things.
Pedophiles in America, it doesn't seem like that bad of a trade-off. Now, giving a pardon is ridiculous.
That was a joke.
I get you. Though.
She has a reason to, totally say everyone that Trump himself and everyone around him is completely innocent and all his enemies are guilty.
But here's
she
the thing,
has a motive to do that.
Bro, the thing about like this, though, you guys left Trump open to do that. You guys had 4 years with these Epstein documents.
What do you mean, you guys? What do you mean, you guys?
Really? Well, I'm sorry, but Biden administration. Sorry, but the Biden administration had 4 years with this. If you guys wanted to prevent this scenario, you had 4 years to do so. Now that we're in this scenario where we're getting Ghislaine Maxwell to talk after you guys, not you guys, but the Biden administration could have got her to talk 4 years ago. It's like, bro, I'm sorry, but it's really hard to hear your argument. If you guys wanted to avoid this scenario,
the Biden administration didn't run. The Biden administration, Biden did not run.
Bro, they don't have to
releasing
run. Like,
the
really have to
Epstein
run
files.
On catching pedophiles? That's something you really got to do, bro. Do you have to run?
She got charged and convicted and found under his administration. And I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Merrick Garland, the DOJ there.
2019 under Trump, and Ghislaine Maxwell also got charged in July of 2020 under Trump. Biden had all the information while these two were both arrested under Trump. Biden had nothing but information.
Okay, real quick.
Was released. And if you're telling me that Biden have to run on catching pedophiles is crazy.
Okay, real quick though.
Okay.
You remember Merrick Garland, right? His attorney general.
Yeah.
Would you say he was very independent from Biden? More independent than Bondi is from Trump.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we could say that. But here's the thing, though. Like, let's be real.
That was his whole shit, bro.
If he wasn't a full-time loyalist, huh?
That was Garland's whole shit, dude. I mean, he appointed a special counsel to investigate Joe Biden's son. Do you think Pam Bondi would ever appoint a special counsel to investigate anybody in the Trump family? Anybody?
In the Trump family, bro. Hold on now. Hold on. The
No, no,
Trump
no, no, no.
family. Don't you think you're asking for too
Yes
much
or
at
no?
this
Yes or
point?
no?
It's supposed to be
No,
about
no,
the
no, no.
Epstein list.
That's
Do,
what
do I think
Biden.
that
That's what.
that Pam Bondi would put charges on anybody in Trump's family? If there are charges to be found, then yes. Now with
If there are charges to be
with
found,
Garland going after Hunter Biden, did he not get caught up on tax evasion? Yes. So was he
dude,
guilty of some crimes? Yes, he was. He got a
I
blanket
agree.
pardon.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. You don't think Trump's family has any crimes, including Trump himself?
I can't
None that
say
have
for
been proven.
100% now. Come on.
None that have been proven. He's been convicted, bro.
That was a
Now,
fucking
but these
kangaroo
Oh,
felonies
that
court.
have
was
nothing
fake,
to do
huh?
with any
That was fake.
sexual crimes.
Well, hello,
I didn't say
Monty.
sexual. I didn't say sexual.
Okay, but we're talking
He
about
got
financial
he
crimes
got
here.
he
Yeah.
got convicted on charges that would have been misdemeanors for anybody else that were trumped up to
Yeah.
felonies to make
Same
an
with
example.
Hunter. Same with
It,
Hunter, dude.
tax evasion? Hold on. Lying on a
Yeah.
4473, that is a federal offense.
Dude, nobody gets charged with those crimes. Everybody
No
that
one gets
ever
charged
buys
with
a
lying on a
fucking gun,
4473. No one gets lied.
yes.
You're oh
Especially
my.
when they pay it back. Like Hunter. Hunter paid it back. Yeah, I
It's
mean
not
he
a pay it
paid, but
back. He
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 did. He
lied
did.
on a gun form, on a registration to get a
Yes.
firearm.
And I
That is a federal
guarantee you,
offense. There's no
millions of
lie.
Americans do that every day, dude. Everyone smokes marijuana and everyone buys guns.
Uh,
God damn.
I don't. So
Okay, you don't, but everybody, if you smoke marijuana and you buy a gun and you say, and you check that box, the
you've
same one
lied
he
on a
did,
federal form. You've committed
sure.
perjury.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hold on.
And,
I don't
and
think
people
that
do it
no,
every
wait.
day.
It wasn't because
The
he smoked
only
That
reason
so
he
marijuana. It's
got
because he had
charged
a
is because
history
his
of
last name is
drugs.
Biden.
no, because oh my god.
It
So
is, dude. It is.
so you're advocating that it's okay because everybody does it. So
No,
everybody
I don't think it's
speeds. So we
okay.
shouldn't
I
have
think
any
it's
traffic
bad. I
tickets.
think it's bad. I think it's bad.
But you don't want to have that same energy that you just had for these last 20 minutes coming against Trump when it
No, I
comes
have the
against
same
Biden.
exact energy. I do.
No, it's not. You said everybody does it, so it's not a big deal. He's
No,
only
he
being
could get
targeted because
charged,
his name
but
is
I think
Biden.
Trump has committed a lot of crimes too. And you know what? He has been charged, and he has been convicted actually in front of a jury. 34 counts.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know those? All right. Do you know the crimes though? And you know that a
Yeah.
lot
Do you
of
know
these
what
are
the
getting
crimes are?
dropped?
He
What is
committed
he? What was he
fraud.
charged with? No. Because you're running on like you know something. What was he charged with?
Okay, so he committed two misdemeanors. And in New York, when you commit two misdemeanors, they get lumped into one felony. And he
Not
committed a
true.
misdemeanor where he
Not true.
paid hush money to a porn star that he had
Not.
sex with
You know he
to cover up
got.
his own ass
Oh my god.
um with campaign finance money.
You don't even know what he's actually charged with. He was
Okay,
charged with lying about funds or
yeah.
misrepresenting the value of his assets to get loans. He was not
No, no, no.
charged
That
with
was the
paying off a
civil
porn
case,
star.
bro. That was the
No, no, no,
civil
no, no, no,
case.
no,
That
no.
was the
That was actually one
criminal
of his felony
case.
cases. Oh, so you don't know? Okay.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay. What was his criminal charge?
You're what?
Defrauding the bank.
Defrauding the
Missing
banks that said that they weren't defrauded.
that got dropped. Remember, he had to pay like $400 million when they convicted him on that, and then he got it right back in appeals. But
But
hey,
oh man, you were going hard on that too. You really think because that word felonies out there that Trump's just over here beating children? That's how you're phrasing this, and it's not true. It's not even close to true.
but hold on now. Shout out to my man Fox Chase. He says, "I love how Obama's being caught for treason, and they blame Trump. This is how we all know they're fake ass losers."
Hey,
Like Trump,
I'm
you're
sorry to
so
come in and
evil.
bomb the live like that, but he was just whew.
Oh no, I had to let you have that one. I was kind of like trying to slow roll him into the truth, but you just came there like, nah, bro, you got it all wrong. But hey, a lot of people do say the guy is too negative against Trump no matter what. And hey, look now,
He was
Hello?
yo, Sid,
based
what's
on
up?
what the evidence was, he was guilty of misrepresenting business assets. You want to talk about something everybody does? That is something everybody does,
Okay.
and he was made an example out of it for no reason.
I think Sid is having trouble with his mic again.
Oh man,
Hello?
Yeah, you
I
hear
can
us?
hear you.
Yep.
Yeah. What was Hunter guilty on?
No, I was talking. You're talking about Trump, and you were
Yeah.
saying,
It only came up because you were talking about what Hunter did.
yeah. Well, you said he was charged and convicted of something that everybody does, and
Yeah.
my point is that everybody that does real estate transactions bumps. It's a negotiation. Oh, my property's
Okay.
worth
Everybody that buys a
18.
gun says they don't smoke weed.
No, they
I don't know
don't.
what to tell you,
No,
bro.
they don't. That's a different. There's a difference in that. That's a financial
No.
negotiation versus
No.
it's a black and white yes or no. Have you smoked weed? Not, hey, can you get 5 appraisers that come in and say that this building's worth 5 different prices? Absolutely, yes you can. It's a war of experts.
Dude, Trump committed tax fraud as
No,
well.
he didn't. He
You
was
are
never.
aware of that, right?
Oh my god. Then why hasn't he been
Oh
charged
my
with
god.
it?
He has, bro.
No, he hasn't.
He overpaid taxes to overvalue his own property.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
even
So then
overpaying
he did it
taxes is a
legit.
way to
He did it
commit
legitimately.
tax
That's what you're
fraud.
supposed to
If you're
do.
such a defender of people, or like if you're so about people committing, like not committing tax fraud, you would say, yeah, Trump committed tax fraud. That was wrong.
How is that tax fraud? He overpaid taxes. Tax fraud is when you defraud the government out
To
of money that they own.
overvalue his own property.
He didn't overvalue it. The bank
He
agreed that it
did,
was
bro.
valued
He
at
did. He
that,
did. He did overvalue it.
according to the state of New York. But they weren't even involved in the business transactions. It was between
I mean,
him
yes, they
and the
were. They're
bankers.
the
Hold
guys
on, hold on.
that
Now
that's
the
the state
bank,
that it happened
now the
in.
bank that they said that Trump victimized said that they weren't victims. They said
They
that no,
weren't victims.
Trump paid the loan back plus
Okay,
interest.
who said they were victims of Biden? Who said they
This
were victims of Biden?
everybody that is in the public with Hunter Biden that has a
Who?
gun illegally is a victim.
Who?
Every
Who?
A victim of
everybody,
Hunter
you,
Biden.
me, everybody.
We're victims of Hunter Biden. Are you
We are
really a
yes,
victim?
because he
Yeah, you
committed a
are.
crime against the United States, not against the bank.
So, oh my God.
That's
Every
how. That's
crime
why it's the
that the
people
United
versus Hunter
States,
Biden.
every crime that the United States prosecutes is a crime against the United States. Do you think Trump has not
That's
been
why it was prosecuted in New
convicted
York and
against
not in
a
federal
crime
court.
against the United States?
No, it wasn't a crime against the United States. It was a crime in the state of New York, allegedly.
Okay.
That's why. Oh my God.
Where is New York?
New York's in New York. It's just north
It's in
of
New
New
York.
Jersey.
It's its own country, or where is it?
It's its own state, yes. And
Yeah, in what
when
state?
you're
In
talking
what
about judicial
country?
proceedings, yeah, when
In
you're
what
talking,
country?
oh my God, every
Yeah,
state has its own fucking judicial system. So it is, for all intents and purposes, its own separate entity. It is not the United States. That's why there's laws against the United States, and there's laws against states, and there's county ordinances. It goes all the way down to a granular
and you
level
want
of
to say
fucking.
Trump wasn't charged with a federal crime?
He wasn't. He was charged
He
with a
wasn't.
state
He wasn't
felony.
charged with federal crimes.
Exactly. So he didn't commit a
Do you
crime
want to
against
bet?
the
Do you
people
want to
of the
bet?
United
Do you want to
States.
bet Trump was never charged with federal crime? Do you want to bet, bro?
What charge? What charge? Because I'm dying to hear this.
There's both Jack Smith cases. There's the January 6th case, and there's the documents case.
And what was he charged with? What was he
Whoa.
charged with?
Defrauding the American
What
people.
was he charged with?
I
The
just said
actual
it,
charge.
bro.
United States Code. Fucking read it out, because that's what you're charged with, not fucking what CNN told you.
No, it's not CNN. It is defrauding the American people. He was charged
That's
with that.
no. He. Oh my God. No, he wasn't. He was.
He was conspiracy to defraud the American public. Yes.
That's what somebody alleged. It never brought
No,
charges.
that's a charge. That's a full-on charge. He wasn't
It wasn't
convicted, but
brought.
he was
What court did
charged
he
with
go to?
it.
What court did he go to see those
Dude,
charges then?
bro,
What
he
district court did
became
he go to?
president, so he avoided that shit.
So he
You
wasn't
know?
charged then. He wasn't
No,
charged then.
he was charged. He wasn't convicted. Do you understand the difference?
Oh my God. No, I don't
Oh
think
my
you
God.
understand the difference.
All right,
He was
guys.
not
Now,
charged with a crime in
all
the
right.
He
Now,
was.
in
hold
any
on.
district
Now,
court.
Sid.
I
Sid,
will
He's
now
bet
we
been
you
know
a
y'all got a
million
sued.
dollars.
He
disagreement.
has been
I will bet you
sued.
$1 million, dude. He was charged with exactly what
Hey,
I'm saying.
Hey,
All right, now give
Set
me
wants to say something.
now,
Yeah.
guys. All right, now let's go ahead and move topics on this one because it
All
does
right,
seem
let's
like
talk
we're
about
getting,
Gaza.
huh?
Let's talk
Gaza.
about Gaza.
Fuck
Yeah.
Gaza.
Woo.
Oh yeah, fuck Gaza, bro.
Yeah, fuck Gaza, fuck Israel, fuck Iran. They're not the United States. I don't
Uh
fucking
huh.
care. So
Oh yeah, you don't care.
pivot again.
What do you think about that, Sat?
What, Gaza?
What do you think about him saying that?
That's Monty's opinion. I mean,
Yeah, it's
it's
fine to have
me.
an opinion. What's yours?
Well, everybody know. Okay, well, my opinion
Everybody
is that
knows
I
Seth's
don't like
opinion.
what's going on in Gaza. Everybody knows my opinion.
Yeah,
I
You
don't
don't
like
like
what's going
it,
on in Gaza.
and
I
you don't
don't.
like it. So why aren't
I don't
you
like what's
fucking
going
nut
on in
up and
Gaza
say
either.
it?
That doesn't
Bro,
You
mean I'm gonna
don't.
me and
fucking
Mom,
cry
bro,
over
you
it.
just got here. Me and Monty's already went bro, had 3-4 rounds of going
Okay,
in about this.
I did just get here. You're right, and I'm trying to be respectful, but
Mhm. No, I
this
get what you're
guy
saying, but the
just
reason
said fuck
but
Gaza.
Monty's yes, Monty can say that even if I don't have to
I'm
have
not
that
saying he
feeling
can't
towards
say that, bro, but can we disagree? Can't we like push
I
back? Can't
also
we
said
like
fuck Israel. Are you gonna fucking harp on that too, or does that agree with what you're saying? So you're gonna harp on what I said about Gaza?
yeah, do you hate the Jews or something?
No, I don't hate the Jews. I do not.
That
I
was
don't
a
hate
joke, bro,
anybody.
but
I don't
I'm trying to
care.
chill.
now
There's a
Sid.
difference between hating and indifference. I am indifferent.
Now Sid, just
Okay.
wait
They're
on. How
not
do you
my
feel about
people.
Gaza? How do you feel?
How do I feel?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on
I feel like what's happening there is genocide. I feel like it's an
I
ethnic
agree.
cleansing, and I feel like what Trump is doing, which is giving a full green light to Israel to do whatever they want to clear the space out, um,
I
basically
wouldn't blame
for
Trump for that.
personal. And
I don't think
how
it's fair
can
to
I?
blame
Because
Trump.
he has said it. Because he said it.
No,
Because he
because
said
think
it.
about this. This whole thing started. All right, here's the thing. If we're gonna sit here and we'd have to blame both Trump and Biden at the same time, then because it started under
Everybody
Biden.
fucking kisses Israel's ass. I'm fucking
Yeah, let's
tired of
be
it.
real. It's like both presidents kind of let Israel do what they wanted.
That's the
So
only
you're not.
fucking
I
thing they
mean,
seem
I
to
blame
agree on.
Biden too, but Biden, I mean, conditioned aid to Israel on letting humanitarian aid into Gaza.
And how did that
Trump's
work
not
out?
doing that now, and now you see people starving. I mean, right?
They were
Like,
starving before. They were shooting them before. It was all a fucking
Yep.
farce.
see that's a very easy answer, but no, people are dying way more now than they were in the past, and it's because Trump has basically given a full permission for
So
Netanyahu and Israel to do.
even when I agree with you, you're still going to try to find a way to say Trump's bad.
Yeah, I hate Trump, bro.
Well,
I honestly
so
hate Trump.
that's the difference between being informed and just having a blind emotion about something.
Damn, you just
I
hate
don't think
drugs?
I don't think that's true. You think that I just have blind emotion? What am I saying that's not
Because
backed up?
Because I just agreed with you, and you still found a way to turn it and act like I was being hostile.
No. I'm not acting like you're being hostile, but yeah, things were
I am being
bad
a little
under
sharp.
Biden, but they were different as well. I
They weren't they.
I
First of
think
all,
Biden could be impeached. Look,
they
I think
weren't.
Biden could have been impeached. I
they
think
were
that
not
he
better
did
under Biden.
things that would they, in my opinion, they were.
I mean, but they were
Based off of
continuously getting
what?
bombed under Biden. Let's be real. The worst
Right.
part of this
Based off
conflict
what?
was the
Gaza
beginning.
Biden
turned
conditioned
Gaza
aid
looks
to
like what?
Israel
Hey,
on
hey,
letting
can I
humanitarian aid in.
go look at like archive satellite maps of Gaza 6 months ago? It looks exactly the same as it does now. All of this
Archive
fucking
satellite maps are different than like the people on the ground.
And
what? I'm talking about the whole city is razed to the ground, and it has been that way for a
Yes,
year.
yes,
That what
yes. I
Trump
know.
wasn't president a year ago, bud.
I'm not okay with all of Biden's policies about Gaza, but one thing that was different, and I don't know if you guys will disagree with this, is that he conditioned aid to Israel on them
And you know
allowing
what happened with it?
humanitarian aid into Gaza.
I'll give you that he put a dog and pony show up for the world to see. Nothing was different. The actual effects of it was Israel just hid their genocide a little bit better and still
Okay,
got the aid.
why is everybody now, you know, tons, almost every European country coming out and saying it's worse now than ever? and we're separating from Israel?
Because we're seeing it more. Here's the thing: the worst
Because
part
we're
of that
why are we
conflict.
so we're
seeing it
Let me
more?
separating
finish.
from
Did we just
Israel,
get
and you think Israel's bad, but
cameras?
Trump's bad for separating from Israel.
Hey,
I'm not tracking.
let's talk.
All
Okay.
right, all right, guys. Now hold on here.
Jesus.
All right, guys. Thank you, Seth. But all right, guys. Things was getting a bit muffled up right there. But what was Sid? What was your main point there?
What was my main point? My
Yeah.
main point was that while I don't like Biden's position on Gaza and how he interacted with Israel, he did condition aid to Israel and support of Israel on allowing humanitarian aid into Gaza.
Okay.
Trump
Okay.
has
All
said
right. Hold on now.
full blockade.
All right, now
Let
go
him
ahead and.
finish the job. And
Mm.
that's Trump's position. That's what he's done, and that's
So
why we're seeing so much more of these
you're not. You're seeing so
images of
much more on the news
starvation,
because Trump's
and we're seeing
president.
so much.
All right, now
We're seeing them
let
fucking
Monty respond to
bombard
that.
like people rushing to
It was
trucks
happening
delivering food.
before. It was happening before, even
No,
with all the
dude, it was
placation that you're.
not. It was
You
not.
weren't seeing. Are you in
What?
Gaza?
Brother.
No, but I've been paying attention just much. I
You've
mean,
been paying attention to what people have been showing you. There's a difference between what you're being showed and what's been happening. It's called a
that's very
narrative.
condescending, sir. That's very condescending.
The
Brother, I'm be
fact
real
of the
with you.
matter is the
This was
numbers that
Let's
can
let
be
Seth
faked.
say something. Let's
all
let
right.
him.
Hold
I
on,
want to
guys.
hear him.
Hold on. To be real with you, dog. Like, all right. The worst part of this conflict was in the beginning. Like, there was videos of Gazans getting bombed, kids being dismembered, found under rubble. It's like 2 years. It's been 2 years we've been seeing this. So if you're telling me that you just now start seeing this when Trump became president, then bro, you are late.
You are following
No,
the
no, no, no,
narrative.
no, no, no. I'm not saying I didn't see like horrific things happen. What I'm saying is that the policy position of the leader of the country I'm in is that is chill. That's fine. That's good. And in
And the
fact, we're
poli-
gonna make Gaza the fucking Riviera of the Middle East. And that's Trump's position, bro. And if you guys want to delude yourselves into thinking that isn't, I mean, that's
so
on you. That's on
so
No,
you
you
no, we're
haven't.
not saying that's not Trump's plan. Trump's been very outward about his plan. The problem is, does Trump plan kind of, can he hold up that plan without looking crazy on the world stage? And I don't think he could. I
Dude,
don't think
he
he could.
already looks crazy on the world stage with everything
No,
he
no, no,
fucking
no.
does.
No, he doesn't. No, he
BB,
doesn't.
no. BB looks crazy on the world stage with everything
Yes.
he does. Now, if
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm
huh?
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, you're good. You're
Go ahead.
good. But BB's the one who looked crazy on the world stage because Trump, he doesn't control the IDF. He doesn't control what they do. He doesn't control the military operations. That's all BB. So you can't sit there and blame Trump on
So,
BB Netanyahu's orders.
in a way, we can, right? We
No,
are
you
Israel's
cannot.
best
If
ally.
you twist it
You
up enough,
cannot.
All
You
right, can I speak
cannot.
for 1 second? I want to hear if you guys agree with this, right? We are Israel's best ally, right? We have
Yeah.
a
oh
lot
yeah,
of
we're
influence
Israel's
over
best ally.
Israel,
Yes.
right? We have a
Well,
lot of influence over them.
no, not really. No, we
Not
don't.
really.
No, we
No.
don't. We
We
don't.
don't.
No. We
No.
we give them a lot of money. They have a lot of pull over our politics, actually.
I mean, bro, we couldn't even get them to stop
So
the
you're like a
nuclear
Zod
program.
guy. There's this other guy, just so I know how to like what name. What would you like to be called?
Me?
Other guy. Yeah.
Oh, you can call me Monty. I don't fucking care. Just fucking. You can call me other guy if you want to. I don't care. But
All
my
right.
my name's Monty.
Are you like Monty? Are you like a Zog guy? Are you like Zionist controlled government? Like
No,
the Jews
I
control
told you
us?
at the opening of this conversation, I said fuck Gaza, fuck Israel, fuck Iran. I don't care about any of these fucking countries that are 6,000 miles away from us that have no influence on what the fuck's going on in our country. I
You don't think
honestly
that things that happen elsewhere in the world affect us here?
fucking not Israel and fucking Gaza going to war. No, that does not affect us.
What about Israel and Iran?
Israel and Iran, same fucking thing. Honestly, if we stopped fucking around with
All right.
Israel, maybe Iran wouldn't fucking hate us.
Okay, interesting. But Trump, bombed Iran
Yes,
at
because
the
Iran
direction
is
of
on a war
Israel.
footing with the U.S. That's what you do when you have a fucking adversarial country. You fuck them up before
Or
they
you
fuck
know,
you
you could
up.
stand your own. You could say what you're saying right now. That's not our war. That you're scared of Iran, Israel. Like, why are we going to step in and help you?
Well, you also don't undermine. At the same time, you don't undermine your alliances with other countries on the world stage. That makes all of your alliances look like dog shit.
So you get into a war for them.
That's what an alliance is. Do you look up the definition of alliance?
NATO.
No. I agree, but we're not in a NATO agreement with Israel. We're not in sort of like Israel
Right.
struck
We don't have,
first.
but we have the same resolutions that we have with Israel that formed that alliance have the same impact as Article 5 in NATO. An
Israel
attack
struck
on.
first, bro.
No, they fucking did. Oh my god.
On Iran? Yes, they absolutely did.
So in that case, we struck first on the war on terror because there was a terrorist attack on our country. That doesn't count as an act of war. So we retaliating
Yeah,
against
yeah, we
fucking.
did.
Wow.
You
Okay.
are like you think like Iraq and Afghanistan did 9/11? Is that what you think?
No, I think fucking Islamic extremists that were funded by fucking Bin
Okay,
Laden,
so
a
why did we go
billionaire.
to war with the government of Iraq in
We
response to
shouldn't
that?
have. If you've listened more
Oh, we
than
shouldn't
fucking
have.
no,
Okay, I agree. I agree with that.
you'll find if you listen long enough. I agree with most of what you're saying. I'm just not fucking emotional and fucking. I just hate Trump, so that's why I'm going to care about this situation right now.
Yeah,
Why
geopolitically,
do you
we
think that's
agree.
what I am?
I agree with you. I honestly, but I you don't. This is the issue that I have with people on the left is they only agree with me when the Republican is in office.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but like you just said, like, oh, we shouldn't have gone to war after 9/11, and then you just said
No,
you
we should
agree
have.
with me
No,
when I
no,
said
no.
we
I didn't
shouldn't have
say
gone to
no. Hey,
war
hey,
after
hey, 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 hey,
9/11.
hey. No, I did not say we should not have gone to war after 9/11. I said we should not have gone after Iraq on after
Okay,
9/11. We should have went
should
after
we have
fucking
gone to war with
Iran.
Afghanistan?
We should Afghanistan, Pakistan, any fucking where that Al Qaeda was. Al Qaeda was in Iraq, but that's not where they were training. They weren't fucking. They were training in Yemen. They were training in Pakistan, and they were fucking radicalizing under fucking Bin Laden and moving across the border and attacking our troops in those positions.
So do you,
So
okay. I'm gonna pivot a little bit because this
okay,
is, we're gonna get into like a war about or a war, an
Yeah, we're
we
gonna
should
go
ideal
we
all the way
should
back
have
to the
war.
we should have went
1980s if we
fuck.
keep this up.
We should have fucked
Do
the people that
you
attacked
think
us
I
up.
just
Yes.
like hate Trump because for no reason, just because I
No,
like want to?
I think you hate Trump because you consume mainstream media and you can construe everything he does with some evil plan that he has, and all of your thoughts and all of your analytics, because I see that you're analytical, but you're coming to you're gathering evidence for a conclusion you've already come to.
Okay, can I convince you out of that? Because I know you won't just believe what I say. You already have this opinion of me. You don't know me, right? Like I don't just sit and watch mainstream media. I'm not like this. I don't even have a
It's not even
TV. I'm
it's
not
not even
like
just mainstream
watching.
media though.
oh,
It's
I
not
mean,
even that's the issue that I have. It's every media outlet and facet is
That
controlled.
is mean to Trump.
What?
Everyone that's mean to Trump is
No,
one
not
that you have a problem with.
the ones that have fucking big money that fucking portray fucking group think. That yes, I
Yeah.
do have a problem with that.
And so what have I suggested that I'm like listening to that
You're
is group
you're reading
think?
all of the talking points. You're reading all of the talking
But you'll
points.
just say that about everything I say that's negative about Trump.
No, you could have original ideas. I have original ideas that I don't like about Trump.
I have original. I could explain why I don't like Trump.
shoot, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the main thing I don't like about Trump is that he is anti the Constitution. He
Okay,
has
come on, hold on.
suggested,
Now we gotta stop on that one right there. Anti-constitution. What
yeah,
parts
You
of the
have to
yeah.
defend that.
Constitution
You have
has
to
he
defend that
violated?
claim.
Yeah.
Well, okay, he suggested
Suggested is
dismantling the
not
entire
breaking constitution. Remember, to
Okay,
be
can I
unconstitutional,
give
you
my
got to permit.
No, no, no.
whole
Let
can I
him
give
let him
my
cook.
whole
Let him
thing?
cook.
Can I give my whole
Okay,
thing?
go ahead. Go ahead.
He said that the Constitution should be suspended. He said that when he wasn't president. Now that he's become president again, he has via executive order written away entire amendments in the Constitution.
Which one?
Birthright citizenship
No, he hasn't.
being
He's pushed.
the
He's
main one.
pushed to
The other
appeal
one
it.
that in practice he has done away with is due process. I mean, he gives no shit
No, he
about due
hasn't.
process.
Okay. So let me
Okay.
explain.
I disagree with you,
due
sir. I
process to you.
disagree.
Hold on. Let me break. I'm going to break one thing down at a time. I just have some patience with me. So
Yes.
so what part of due process has he gotten rid of?
Is this a question or are you?
Yes. Because I want to make sure I tackle it appropriately. Because I think I know where you're going, but I don't want to assume.
So I kind of think that you have a thing set up. So I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking here.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm
Seriously.
very aware of immigration justice or immigration judges, right?
Okay.
The due process that non-citizens get is way less than the due process that citizens get. And it could
Can I
even
answer?
be like an immigration judge, like hearing a case in front of a little kid in a tiny suit, representing themselves, getting translated to by the judge. It could be something so minimal that
Okay.
they're just briefly appearing before an immigration judge, which any three of us could be deputized as if the president decided. And for multiple people, Trump has totally foregone even that minimal amount of due process
So let me
and
explain
sent
what due
people to
process is.
foreign gulags. You know,
So due process, as defined in the Fifth Amendment, is without the deprivation of life, liberty, or property without due process. That's how it reads, right?
well, that's
Immigration
not the
law.
definition.
Let me because it's not
Okay,
about the
I'm
definition.
sorry.
It's
I'm
about
sorry.
what's
Go
written in
ahead.
the
Go ahead.
Constitution, right? So immigration law, as Democrats so vehemently point out, are civil infractions. The burden of proof for civil infraction, i.e., the due process for civil infractions, is a preponderance of the evidence. So 51% more than likely you came here illegally. That's all they need to prove to impose a civil penalty, which is deportation. Civil deportation is not depriving of life, liberty, or property.
Yeah,
It's not.
I totally agree. But deportation to a place like S.E.T or
Where they
South Sudan or Libya, that
where they
definitely
came
is.
from.
No. Where's S.E.T?
Hold on, guys. Hold on. I think we're forgetting the main element here.
No,
Hey,
no, no, no,
Sid,
no,
you're
no, no,
mute.
no, no. Wait. Let me
Huh?
talk to Monty. Where is
All right.
S.E.T?
CCOT?
Yeah.
I've
El
never heard of
Salvador.
CCOT.
No,
Is it
remember, it's
okay,
El
right?
Salvador
Oh,
prison.
the
Yeah.
prison in El Salvador? Where okay.
And where was most of the people that we sent there? Where were they from?
Probably El Salvador. Probably
In
Venezuela.
Venezuela. In Venezuela.
hey, guess what? If they've committed crimes in their country and they get locked
Now,
up for those crimes, their
hold
papers
on.
70%
I
of
got to give
them have
backstory
no
on this. Hold on,
convictions
guys. I have
here
to give
or
backstory.
in.
Guys, the Venezuelans were later used to get American citizens out of Venezuela. So it seemed like this was a strategic move
No,
used by the Trump
you're
administration
wrong,
to
bro. They
get
were used to get
American
El
hostages out of
Salvadorians.
Venezuela. Huh?
No, dude.
Stop
They were
interrupting,
used.
sir.
No, my
Guys,
man. Oh, thanks, Steph. But look, my man. Yes, the Venezuelans were sent to CCOT, and then they were sent to Venezuela to get American citizens back. So to
No, you're
be
wrong.
honest with
You're wrong.
you,
They got El Salvadorians back to El Salvador.
bro, you just said that Venezuelans got sent to CCOT, which is in El
Yes.
Salvador, and I agree with
And
you.
then
And
they
I'm
did a
telling
prisoner
you
swap.
that they used those Venezuelans to get American
Set.
citizens back.
And then, no. El Salvador doesn't have American citizens like that.
No, well, I said
Venezuela
Venezuela.
does.
No. I said Venezuela. Venezuela and El Salvador.
I know. You said that the Venezuelans were sent there to get American citizens back. I
Yes.
I
think,
said that
respectfully,
El Salvador used those Venezuelan prisoners that America sent them to get American citizens back out of Venezuela. There you go.
to get Americans back out of Venezuela.
Yes.
Correct. I'm not versed in that aspect of it. All I can hit you real hard with fucking immigration. Not
Oh,
even
and
just
hold on,
immigration
Sid.
law.
Sid. You forget something called. You ever heard of expedited removal?
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's what's been used. Here's the thing: like you're pretty much
Oh,
going
dude.
through only one form of deportation, where you go through the deportation court and you get a lawyer and all that. Like we hear what you're saying on that, but there's something else called expedited removal, where you don't get to go through court, you don't get no representation, you just get up out of here, and that is due process.
Well, I got you, and you're right. That is due process, but the people
So
removed under the
back to
Alien
the original
Enemies
point?
Act didn't.
How is he violating due process? Because that's the original point. We're
All
gonna get
right,
into the weeds with this. We
can I
just
answer? Can
proved
I
that
answer? Can I answer? I have an answer. I do.
okay.
The people, the Venezuelans, removed under the Alien Enemies Act didn't even have expedited removal.
Wait, what? The
Buddy,
people that
they had to have in order. So do you think they
No,
just
they did
rounded up a bunch
not,
of?
because Trump
Hold
invoked
on.
this emergency power and just removed them.
Just
Some
rounded up
of
a bunch
them
of brown
had come
people.
here through asylum claims, had valid asylum claims, and they were
Yeah, but
Asylum
they're
still
gang
claims can be
members.
removed.
revoked. They can be
No,
revoked.
70% of them were not charged with a crime in the United
He
States
said,
or in their home country.
It
But they
doesn't
were.
matter. Oh
It
my
don't
god.
matter. It
It
sadly
does
does not
not
matter.
matter.
It
You're
does,
you're
sadly, does
you're
matter.
arguing
Sadly, does.
semantics and your argument was for due process. We've proven that
It's
he
not
was given them.
semantics, because if a president got in charge that didn't like someone like you, they could just say, "Oh, I
I'm an
don't. This
American
guy has a
citizen. They can't do
haircut of a
that.
gang member. This guy has a haircut of a tattoo of a gang member. I'm invoking the Alien Enemies Act. They're definitely in a gang, and fucking deport your ass to
To
a
where?
fucking gulag in El Salvador." And
Yeah.
that is what would happen if, I don't
No,
know,
it's
President
not.
AOC just thought like Monty should not be here because he doesn't, I don't like the way he looks. And so I have to invoke this emergency power and send him away and just say he's a gang member, and my base will
So
slop
you're
it up.
Whoa,
completely
whoa,
They'll
whoa,
slurp it
whoa!
up.
Come on
forgetting
now,
all of
dog.
the.
You're arguing in bad faith, like, as if there was no
Yeah.
investigation done.
No, there's not an
How do you think
investigation
they
on.
found these people? How do you think they found these people to deport them?
Tom Homan, you know Tom Homan, y'all know Tom Homan, right?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we know
do.
who Tom Homan is.
He's
Answer my
on
question.
national TV saying we don't need um probable cause. We're
They
detaining people
don't.
on how they look.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Holy
that's
shit.
true.
And
Probable
if
cause.
they don't fit the bill, that's how all immigration enforcement's been done
On
since
how they
immigration has
look,
been a thing.
bro.
Yes.
On how
Have
they
you ever
Yeah.
look.
driven on I-10 across Texas and fucking stopped at a border checkpoint?
Um,
They
yeah,
stop
but
you. They
I'm a
stop
white
you based
guy.
on what you look like. Yeah, exactly. Notice how
Yeah,
you just get waved through.
yes.
They've done
But
that.
here's
And they're within their rights. They're Homeland Security agents. They don't follow the same
so you
fucking
think we're
laws.
just hearing about this and experiencing this now because everybody hates Trump?
No, we're not saying that. We do think you guys are a bit deranged. I'm be honest with you. I don't think you really hate this man. I think you guys are a bit, well,
I
illusioned.
think if
Like,
you were honest with yourself, your arguments would not hold water.
yeah, I think if it wasn't
Well, I
Trump, you
just
guys
think
would
you're
think more
just I
clearly.
just think you're like vaguely gesturing to like, oh, this has happened before, this has happened before. I've been sitting here naming very specific instances, and I haven't heard one from you guys of it happening before.
What do you
I'm
mean? So
sorry.
I just said that's how it's happened forever
Yeah, I get
since it's
that, but when? Show me.
Under Obama?
so 2000. When was ICE created? 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, all the way up to 2025. If you need me to be
It
more
doesn't matter
specific.
when ICE was created because apparently under Biden, ICE was totally hamstrung and they weren't allowed to do anything, and they just let a bunch of
Yes,
people
because
in.
they're a
So it
part of
doesn't
the
even
department.
matter. Like
Yes,
the
because
existence of ICE doesn't.
the president gets to fucking control ICE. He has the jurisdiction to do it. He also has the jurisdiction to say no, let them violate the law, let them come across. It's not our priority.
Okay. And so
And he did that.
I'm
That's the issue.
so you're telling me for the existence of ICE, they have been doing these workplace raids,
Yeah.
Yes,
fully
they
masked
have.
up.
You know what
Can't
Yeah.
you
verify
guys be
is?
on? Really, really? When?
What are you talking about? Just fucking Google it, man.
Workplace raids? Like, dog, do I need to look up every CIA? I mean, every ICE raid, like before what? 2016?
Oh,
Like,
just
how
one,
far you
just
want me to do
one,
this?
just one.
Okay.
They were in full mask. They were full masked up.
And
They
they're
were
allowed
like
to.
not
They
showing
are allowed
themselves. They were
to.
arresting citizens. They were arresting citizens. They were
They
all
have
that
the
was
authority
happening.
to. They are not
They have the
police
authority to arrest
officers.
citizens.
Yes, they do. They're Homeland
No,
Security
Yeah,
agents.
they're
They
law
do.
enforcement.
No,
ICE
no,
does
they're set.
not
No,
have the
that's
authority
a
to arrest
misconception.
citizens, my brother.
Misconception.
I'm sorry, they
The
don't. They
Patriot
absolutely
Act. That's how they have that authority.
no.
Homeland
They
Security
do
was created.
not.
They
What does I
absolutely
stand
do.
for? What does I stand for?
Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Okay, so what the
Yeah,
fuck
enforcement.
citizen is immigrating? They do not have the authority to arrest citizens, bro. Are you serious?
No, actually, hold on here. Let's see. I believe they do, but you know what? I could be wrong. Why not? All right, let's get right into it. Hold on, guys. Let me answer this question real quick.
Are you
Hey,
asking
chat.
Grok?
Can ICE arrest citizens?
Chat?
Citizens arrest is actually a real thing in some places, but the rules vary a lot.
No. Can
depending-
ICE? Yes. Can ICE arrest citizens?
Maybe say ICE.
Oh, got it. Yes, ICE does have the authority to arrest individuals who are in violation of immigration laws. They typically focus on non-citizens, but they do have the authority to detain and arrest people as part of their enforcement activities.
So they can arrest citizens.
I heard that answer
Citizens, if they're involved in
from
immigration
who are you?
related
Who are you
offences,
asking?
but they're
Is it?
Shut
So-
up.
Pretty much, I know you was kind of talking over her the whole time, but I pretty much heard what she said. She said citizens aren't actually, they're not one. If a citizen is involved in an immigration crime, then yeah, you can arrest a citizen. Let's say there's a citizen who's, yes, hiding illegals, he can get arrested. Let's say there's a
What if a
citizen
citizen
trying to
just
stop
speaks
you or
Spanish?
trying to stop an ICE agent from arresting an illegal. Yeah, he can definitely be detained or arrested.
Bro.
Yeah.
What if a citizen just speaks Spanish? What if a citizen is
Bro, you know that's
born
not
here?
why they're pulling up on him. Come on now.
I can give you multiple examples. I can't.
Bro, no, you cannot. You cannot give me an example where ICE pulled up on a guy just for speaking Hispanic.
Yes, I can.
Spanish.
Just last week, they arrested an American citizen. He was a veteran. He was an Army veteran, 25 years old, going to fucking work, bro. And he was like, I'm just trying to get passed through here to go to work. And he said that to ICE. And he was detained and arrested for 3 days because he looked like a fucking immigrant. He looked brown. That's what happened.
Now, do you know this guy's name so we could properly identify him or no?
Where can I
No,
feel like if I go,
I'll
just
do
type
it
in
for you.
25-year-old Army
Mhm.
vet arrested ICE or something like that. It'll come up.
Gotcha. But let's see. ICE. Let's see here if it gives me the name.
And this isn't the only one, dude. I've heard. Am I allowed to talk right now? Or is it distracting?
Oh no, go ahead. George Reed.
Okay. So there was this 82-year-old man here for 40 years on a green card, right? We agree a green card is a legal way to be here, right?
Mm-hmm.
He lost his green card and went to go get it replaced. 82 years old. Immediately arrested by ICE. They told his family that
Bro.
he died in their custody.
All right, well, I'm gonna go look that one up. But for the one you brought up, the 25-year-old Army vet George Reitz, yeah, July 10th, federal agents conducted a mass immigration raid at a cannabis farm near Carmelo, Ventura County, California, arresting more than 200 individuals. Yeah, this 25-year-old U.S. Army vet, of course, he was arrested. He was caught during a raid on a marijuana farm. What do you expect,
dude? Marijuana is legal in California,
bro. If they're raiding that marijuana farm, obviously they're doing something illegal on there.
No, not obviously, dude.
Obviously.
Where do
If
you?
ICE got
Okay,
a raid a marijuana farm, trust me, they staked it out. They got word of people who are illegal working on that farm. We
okay.
all know illegals
If they
work on
did, if
farms
they did,
too.
if they did, why did
So
they
that means they had
arrest
a
a
rightful
citizen?
reason to go in there and look around. And bro got caught
If
up
they
in there.
did, why did they arrest a citizen?
Because ChatGPT just answered that. If a citizen is caught up in an immigration enforcement act, he can be arrested. That's
Caught up,
exactly what ChatGPT just
just
told us.
being around the area. Plus, this is on
No, he
video.
was
He
literally
wasn't
in
arrested.
the place they were raiding. He was
My
right
brother,
in there.
Sat. He was
Yes,
not
my friend.
arrested at the farm.
No, he was arrested at the cannabis farm. Yes, he was. Like it
No,
literally
no, no,
says
no,
it
no.
right here.
Okay, great for ChatGPT, but this is
No,
on
it's ABC
video.
News. This is ABC
This is
News. This
on.
is Fox 11 Los Angeles. This ain't no
He
Chat
worked there.
GPT.
He worked there as a security guard, right?
Bro, you're admitting that. Okay, bro, come on now.
No, no, I'm admitting
You just
that.
said that the man was driving along. He was trying to
Okay,
get to work.
let me
But
speak. Let
no,
me
the
speak
real
for one
thing is that
second.
he was on a
You'll
farm.
understand. You'll understand when I speak for
Okay,
1 second.
all right,
It's
go
on
ahead.
video. It's on video. He was not there at the time. He was driving there.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So they raided. Look, guys. They conducted a mass immigration raid at this cannabis farm, arresting more than 200 individuals. Among those
Pull
detained
up the
was
video.
George,
Pull up
a
the video. It's on
25-year-old
video. Go to
U.S.
videos.
Army
Go to
vet,
videos. Go to
a,
videos. Go to
a
videos.
security guard. Well, let me go ahead and mute you real quick because you don't like to hear the facts, my friend. Yes, an Army vet and a security
Thank
guard
you.
at the site who declared his citizenship at the scene but was forcibly arrested. So,
Yep.
see, my man, if you listen, I'm not saying that you're wrong. Agents smashed his car window, pepper sprayed, tear gassed him, and pinned him into the ground, even after his hands were behind his back. Reitz was held for 3 days at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Los Angeles without charge, explanation across his family or counsel, and denied basic needs despite his veteran status. Now, why does this case matter? Because this man was protecting a farm that was doing illegal immigration work. He got caught up in that.
That's
It
called a RICO
happens.
charge.
There you go. So you over here trying to go off talking about find the video, bro. I know what video you're talking about. Yes, they was conducting a raid and they got that man up out of his car because he was trying to leave during the raid and they told him he couldn't leave.
He was detained and he fought. That's
Hey,
against
can
the
you hear
law.
me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Now we can.
You're saying he was trying to leave.
Oh my God.
But he
Does it
cannot
fucking
leave if they're
matter?
conducting an investigation, bro.
No,
They
He
I'm
can't.
trying
can't
to
leave.
clarify. My brother, I'm trying to clarify.
Okay.
You're saying he's trying to leave?
Yes.
He was going to the farm. He was not there. He was on his
So what
way
is
to
your fucking
work.
point in all this? What is your point in all this? What does it fucking matter?
My
He was
point is
committing a
that they're
crime.
arresting citizens, Monty. They're arresting citizens.
Yes, that committed a
Well,
crime.
well,
Do you
What
not
guys,
want
crime
law
did he
enforcement to
commit,
fucking
bro?
enforce laws?
He hasn't
Bro,
been
I just told
charged.
you, but you're not really trying to accept it.
No. Okay,
I
so they
told you he
just
was
released
leaving and you're
him
telling me that
without
he's coming in. That's the problem.
set. They just released him without charging him. He committed a crime, but they just released him. That's what you're saying?
No,
No,
bro.
they
I
gave
said
him
he
a
got
fucking
detained
summons.
because he was caught up. He was caught up in
Yeah.
that raid. He tried to leave. They told him he couldn't. They arrested him and they kept him there for 3 days.
Completely everything
And they
everything
didn't
he was
charge
suspended
him,
with.
and he's not being charged with a crime.
Oh my
Because they were
fucking
still
God.
investigating. Are you serious, dude? Like, come on now. Be reasonable.
I'm
He's
being
not gonna be
reasonable. I don't
reasonable.
think you're being reasonable.
He's hung up on the fact that he's a
No,
veteran, so
bro.
that automatically gives him
No,
all
no, no,
sorts of
no, bro,
immunity.
because he
I'm being
works
reasonable with
there.
that, bro. It was the way they
That's
did
the
him was
only
dirty.
thing,
The way
is
they
that
did him
he
was
worked
dirty. I will
there.
admit that, but we're not going to sit there and pretend like ICE cannot arrest citizens. They can.
They can't.
They can.
You just said they couldn't.
ICE can't even ask you for your proof of citizenship. Would that amaze you to learn?
Oh my fucking
I'm sorry.
God.
Say that again.
ICE cannot come up to you on the street, you're walking down the street. A fucking masked ICE agent can't come up and demand you show your papers. They legally cannot do that. Would that amaze you to learn that?
Oh my
Bro,
God.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No, it doesn't amaze me because I know ICE have to do some type of investigation or have reasonable suspicion before approaching me.
And they're not doing that.
They are, oh Lord. All right, Sid. I see you just don't
Yeah.
want to accept that.
Why are you laughing, bro?
Because you're hilarious,
it
bro.
would
I'm
be.
gonna be honest with you. Because I'm telling you how
You're
it
laughing
literally
because it's
goes, and you're
scary.
telling me that it's
Because it's
not.
scary.
It's
It's
not
scary,
scary.
bro.
You're the one that's scared because you've been fed misinformation.
By who, bro?
Everybody you're fucking listening to, look up the fucking law before you just
I'm
ramble.
I'm, I'm pretty well versed in the law.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you would know the difference between due process
Bro,
and fucking what's going on right now.
Sid, you literally sat up here and said that ICE couldn't arrest citizens, and we just proved you wrong. So I'm
No,
I'm
ICE
really
can arrest
confused.
citizens if they're implicated in
I know.
harboring an
I know.
illegal
I told you
Hold
immigrant.
that.
on. Say
I
no.
know.
He
And
didn't.
then
He didn't say no. He didn't say outright. ICE can't do it. He said, "Can ICE arrest citizens?" He was implying that they couldn't until he
okay,
was proven wrong.
no. I said ICE can't just arrest and detain citizens.
Yes, they
That's
can.
still true. They can in the
They
case where they're
can.
harboring an illegal immigrant, like a fugitive,
So
No,
and
or
then
they're
you
caught
just
up in
read
it.
a
No, I
case.
just, bro. See, you didn't listen. You didn't even listen to ChatGPT when they said it. Look, ChatGPT
No.
literally
I don't
said
need to
that
listen to
if they
ChatGPT,
are
bro.
caught up under bro,
I've worked
if they caught up under the
these cases
process of an
before.
immigration enforcement, they can be arrested or detained. Like,
I've
it's
worked
if
a,
in
you
these cases before. I don't know what to
you've
tell
worked on
you. I
these
mean,
cases, so
yeah,
you're a lawyer now.
maybe I am. Maybe I'm something else.
You
okay,
would be a
Sid.
guardian ad litem.
All right,
That's
Sid. Come
actually
on now.
funny.
You got to admit, bro. You're being funny. This is why
No,
I'm
that's a
laughing.
legitimate question. Are you a
No,
guardian
I'm
ad
not
litem?
being funny,
That would put you
bro.
in the.
Do you want me to give you more instances? Do you want me to give you more?
Well, I kind
You
of just
haven't given
debunked your
any
first one.
instance. So
So
the
You
first
did
claim you
debunk
made.
it. Read the article again. Read the article again. Slowly.
Oh my God. What are you looking for? What gotcha are you looking for? I can fucking feed it to you and then
I'm not
disprove it
looking
for
for
you.
a got you. I'm just
There is
looking
no, because there
for
isn't one. You're wrong. You're
no
wrong about what you're
Monty.
analyzing.
Monty. I'm
well,
just looking for a common understanding of what happened here. And right now we are not getting it. Because you guys think he was like at the farm stopping ice from coming in
No, we
or
didn't
something
say
like
that.
that.
no,
He was
no.
involved in the raid. He was involved in the
No,
raid.
no, no,
That's
no,
what
no,
the
no.
fucking article said. By
No, can I
definition, he's
tell you
involved
what
in the raid if
happened?
he
It
works
is
there.
on video. If he wants to click videos, it is on videos. This
It
is why it
doesn't
happened
matter
in
what
his
the fucking
car.
video. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the problem with
Why
fucking people
why don't
nowadays.
you want
I
to
see
hear
a
me
video that
explain it?
says
Why
something,
don't
I
you want to
believe
hear
it.
me explain it?
You've done nothing but ramble for the last 20 minutes since I've been
No,
here.
every time I've started to explain it, I've been shouted down.
Because you're fucking spouting nonsense. You're
Well, you
saying
do kind of
things.
run
How do
on.
you know?
You're
How
predicating
do you
all of
know?
your You're predicating all of your arguments on, in fact, like unverified or verified false information. So yes,
My
I'm gonna shoot you
dude,
down.
I'm literally telling you this is on video. Like you could
Cool.
watch
Yes, there's
it.
a video. There's a video of a guy saying, "I'm going to work. Please don't fucking hurt me." And CNN sensationalized it. Yes, I fucking understand
Uh,
that.
Let
What I'm
me
telling you
tell
is it
you
doesn't
what
fucking
happened,
matter.
and you can watch
He
the video and tell me if that's what you think happened. Is
All
that
right,
fair?
guys. All right. Time now, time. Because I do got to go ahead and turn it and pretty much close down the stream for tonight. I'm going over time here, and I got an
Okay.
appointment at 7. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close down for the night, man. I do. Hold on. Before I close it down, now let me go ahead and read out some of these super chats. Well, Vlad's super chat: Army vet, a guard. Then, well, yes, he Army vet, a guard there, and interfered with arrest. Yeah, Army vet,
No.
guard there, and interfered with arrest. I mean, hey, it is what it
That's a
is, right?
lie, bro. That's a lie.
Hey,
I,
man, it's
I
3-8, dog. It's 3-1 right now. Okay, but I get it.
yeah, I'm the one. I'm the one.
Look, we'll have you up here
You're
next
the
time with
one
more
that's
of your
wrong.
liberal companions. Because
I can I respond to that just really quickly?
why not?
Set.
Yes.
Just read more about that. Maybe watch the video of it happening. Maybe watch him speaking about what happened. And
So you
if
mean the
you
video
think
where the
that,
cops hopped all over his car and dragged him out, right?
yeah, and well, no, he got out of his car and was like, "I'm going to work."
Now, and you sure that was? Hold on, bro. You sure that's the same guy, the George Reach guy, the 25-year-old Army vet? Now, here's the
But
thing.
he
I
didn't
don't know
get out of
why.
his car, but he told him I was going to work, and then
All right,
he
now
got
Sid.
like,
Now, Sid, look, and the reason why I muted you is because I need you to understand this. If you're going to bring up a situation, I would hope that you're more informed in it, and you could tell us instead of me having to tell you. It doesn't make it doesn't. You can't build a strong case if we have to fill in the blanks for you. And then here's the thing: like, we hear you, I hear what you keep trying to say, but well, according to these articles and even the video, yes. I mean, Monty said bro was trying to interfere with arrests. I'm saying that he was just trying to leave, and he was trying to leave when the ICE said you can't. Oh, Monty?
And yeah, for the record, I did not say he was trying to interfere. I'm not apprised in this situation. All I heard was he worked at the farm. The farm was declared to be illegal. It was raided. He is a person of interest in that investigation. He is detained. He's not free to go. I don't care what happened in the video. If he resisted arrest, which they're legally allowed to do because he's involved in that crime, then it doesn't matter. What he's trying to do is he's trying to point you to the video. Look how bad they treated this guy. I don't fucking care how bad they treated somebody. It doesn't matter. If he would have went peacefully, this would you fight it in court, you don't fight it on the streets. I don't care what the video has to show. He was detained legally and he's doing everything he can. This all predicated off of an argument that Trump's not
Due
enforcing due
process.
process.
Yep. But we show that he is. I mean, he says he isn't. He says, ICE are arresting U.S. citizens, and we're like, bro, we didn't disagree with you. We're just disagreeing that they didn't do it for no reason.
And they have a legal right to do so. He doesn't understand the difference between a police officer and a Homeland Security agent. There is a difference between the two, and they do have different rules. I actually just learned this. They are completely allowed to cover their faces. They are completely allowed to work anonymously. They're completely allowed to work covertly. They do not have to, all they have to do is address themselves. I'm a federal agent. I'm here to arrest you. Come with me. That's all they have to do.
All right. No
All right.
disrespect, you guys, but gotta go.
Yeah, I do gotta go. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out on this one, man. All right, Sid, don't worry, we'll bring you back
"Are you
on here another time.
serious?
Yeah, he gotta
Are you
go.
serious?
Sid, you got 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute monologue.
Okay.
Go on.
1 minute monologue. Okay, this guy just said that I said ICE was not allowed to mask themselves. Never said that. Secondly, you got a couple minutes after you kick us. I just want you to play the video of what happened to this guy to your audience and tell me that's all above board. That's fine. And what he was doing was wrong and illegal and worth holding him in detention without access to counsel, without access to the outside world at all, friends, family, anything, because he's implicated in some sort of crime. Third, he said he was implicated. The farm was declared illegal. No, they thought that illegal immigrants were working there and raided it, and then protests broke out near the farm and further away from the farm. And he got caught up driving to work where the protests were going on. And he got out to say, I'm legal, I'm just trying to go to work. And that's when he got fucking caught up. And this guy's just like narrative building and trying to act like he was doing something wrong. And it's really pathetic. And like, I mean, this guy put his
He
life on
was
the line
working
for the
security for
country.
the farm. He was his work
Yeah,
was
yeah, the
security.
farm is fine. And here's how you know it. The fucking white owners, Trump supporter, by the way, didn't fucking get caught up. Didn't get
yellow, green.
Didn't get
no one deserves to be treated this way. It shouldn't have happened, and I hope this never happens to anyone ever again.
Now, Redis said he was held in federal custody for 3 days without any formal charges. He said he also wasn't given medical care and was.
Yep. So I looked at the video, and
Oh, you cut it,
it
bro.
was just like I
can hear it.
said. Hold on. Now I gotta be a dickhead. I'm sorry though, but I gotta mute you on this one. So, like I said, if you guys are watching the video the whole time, you see how ICE is just creating that line, and he's trying to leave outside the line. You see how these guys are agitating and throwing back their, their tear gas. Look, ICE telling you cannot leave, bro. Go back. Bro is trying to leave. It's like, bro, you can't do that right there.
But of course,